Palisade Hybrid.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pattern. This right here is your home for the latest news in climate change and sustainability. I'm Jordan Steele.
And I'm Steph Abrams. This Valentine's weekend, we've got some extra hot topics for you. Starting off with a bit of a heated rivalry. Two predators of the sea, the killer whale and the dolphin, are usually eyeing the same fishy meals, which could mean they're fighting.
By both these wolves of the sea, as I call them, they just have no chance, these poor creatures. But what do they say? It's like, if my enemy is your enemy, that makes us allies.
Yeah.
Right? So in this case, it's like, well, we both want the food. So, instead of you going over there and getting me going, let's just pull them up all together, and then we've got our feast right in front of us.
I'm surprised it's taken this long for that to evolve or take place, because
well, yeah, in the animal
they've
kingdom,
been around forever and ever.
It's very, hoard what you have, don't share, But maybe
you wonder if with the changing ecosystem in the ocean that they're like, things are getting a little rougher out here. Maybe we should get, together and do this.
Maybe they've learned to communicate and they're actually talking now and they actually can understand how they feel.
Are.
I don't know. We don't know.
It's possible.
Let's move on to the next story here. Less maintenance.
Can you imagine rolling up on the street?
You're visiting
spooked
Denmark
out.
for the first time and you're like, hey, taxi, can you take me here? And they start taking you down this road.
What's going to happen?
Can I get out?
And then you see bats, right? Because
going crazy.
They're comfy in those red lights.
Yeah.
So you're going down the street with these weird red lights and there's a bunch of bats.
Nowadays, you can actually buy those headlamps and they come with the red light.
Yeah, why? Maybe it's just better so it's not so bright when you're in nature.
Eyes, and they do say it actually helps in, with the animals. Animals can't see color. Most animals can't. So when you're out, let's say on a hike or you're trying to spot wildlife, you put on a red light at night and it doesn't disturb them like a bright light would.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. Well, on to our last hot topic, all about putting the love back in pre-loved clothing. According to a recent study from Levi's Jeans, 41% of Gen Z have no basic knowledge of clothing repair. From the same survey, 35%.
Okay. I could see it like back in the day, like when I was a kid, if I showed up with like ripped jeans that I tried to put together, I'd get made fun of.
Would you?
Yeah, if I had a patch on them.
Now, by the way, it's cool to have ripped jeans.
But now it's cool.
Which is hilarious.
No, now we buy jeans that are ripped.
Which I did as a kid. I remember my dad being like, I don't understand this. You're telling me you bought a pair of jeans
that already have a rip in them.
That have a rip in them?
Yeah, it's the style, Dad.
Right,
it's cool.
exactly.
Right.
So that didn't make sense. But you do sew your own clothes. Listen, I don't care. The shoes I'm wearing right now have a big,
Hey, don't give that away. We couldn't tell until you pointed it out.
Yeah, they
use
have a
it
tear
until
on
it's
the
gone.
end, and it can't get fixed because you can't really sew that back together. I'm like, I don't care, it's fine.
I'd love to take a sewing class though, and actually have a sew kit and actually put patches on and figure out how to do stuff. I can do this simple. Just sew this here, but I'd like to actually legitimately know how to do it. Well, today's kids learn something new from us, and there's still plenty we can actually learn from them. So in just a couple of minutes, we're sitting down.
$5 million grant. To tell us more about her story, we want to bring in Enyola Shokumbi. You are just so impressive, and we want to first talk about this, but I can't wait to see what you do in your future. First, what actually inspired you to create this system?
I really feel
So then you took what you saw and you're like, I have to do something about it. How did you know what you needed to build?
Well, I feel like a lot of times whenever you ask someone.
So let's talk about this next step with the State Bond Commission that's approving a nearly $12 million grant. What is that money going to be used for, and how did you get them to approve this grant?
Well, to answer your second question, actually.
If it actually works, I'm assuming yes. But you actually tested and, were certified by the Environmental Protection Agency. Is that right?
Yes. When I was, I can't remember.
Ahead of you, you are a very impressive young lady here. What are some of your goals and projects beyond this? Do you want to continue down this type of path, or is there other things that you want to explore?
Well, recently I've been traveling all over the country and the world to share my experience and my story with others to inspire kids. I'm not sure what leads to the future.
You are so incredibly wise.
Great answer.
So incredibly wise.
All right. You mentioned that these things work. You also told us a story that you noticed the kids in your class were having problems. Give us an example of what happened when you brought this into your class. Did you notice those same students were getting better?
When this happened, like when we brought them, actually my classmates helped me out and we took, what do you call it? We took like attendance of everybody.
For sure.
Well, Anyola, we cannot wait to see what you do next and what you do in the years to come, because we know whatever it is, it will be successful and brilliant, just like you. So thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you, because she's going to change our world.
She said when I was 10, people might not know, she's 13
Right, just keep
in
that
high school, right?
Yeah.
She talks like she's way older than that. That's great. She's had a great mentor. She just has a great mindset. This is really cool for kids her age.
Yeah, and so I think she will not only change our world, but also inspire others to...
And those filters work. Those filters, we've tested them here on the Weather Channel.
Yeah,
They're great.
do. Well, don't go far. Still to come on Pattern, the weight of the entire ecosystem.